Hey there, Kathleen here in a different virtual background. It's pretty convincing, right? It's not real, but I love these different backgrounds. Anyway, I'm so glad you tuned in for this video explanation of point 3. But before we dive into that point, let's quickly recap what we covered in the previous video of point 2. Money is just a tool. I hope you had some time to ponder this and maybe experience a mindset shift when it comes to the fact that money can't buy happiness and money is neither good nor bad. Making this subtle mindset shift can help take the emotional charge out of money and let you see it for what it is. The power is in who has it and how they use it. All right, so point 3 is about the power of compounding, which Albert Einstein called the 8th wonder of the world. And he also called it the most powerful force in the universe. So you can imagine this must be absolutely incredible. And it is. And I'm sure you know about compounding, but in case you need a refresher as to what compounding is when it comes to finances, simply put, it's interest earned on the principal and the interest already earned on and on and on over time. This multiplies your money at an exponential rate and is a solid way to build an income stream for the future. I've linked below my 3-minute YouTube video where I share an example of how a young investor can generate millions of dollars over a few decades without a lot of effort due to compound interest and time. It will blow your mind. And I really want you to show it to your kids. It is going to blow their minds. This is something you can start at any age, but the earlier, the better, because time is needed for significant growth, which is why it's so important for your kids to see this and understand it. I coached a number of 20-somethings on personal finance a few years back. And when one of the gals saw this video that I linked below recently, she told me she was so excited about it, sent the video over to her boyfriend, but that she hadn't set up her own Roth IRA yet, but really wanted to, because in the video, I talk about a Roth IRA as part of the example. She told me that she didn't know what to invest in, how to set it up. She just never did it. And because of that, she was losing years of compounding opportunity. I told her she didn't need to know everything. Just call one of the brokerage firms, tell them that she wanted to open a Roth IRA, set up an automatic $500 monthly withdrawal from her checking account into her Roth IRA, and that she wanted to invest in index funds. And they would help get it set up for her and educate her and give her guidance on the index funds. That's their job. They support investors with knowledge, guidance, and setup. Have you been there? Fear holding you back from doing something that could be life-changing? I know I have. Talking to someone with financial knowledge and learning financial vocabulary and stepping out, even though there's some trepidation, and starting to learn and grow little by little, especially when you're young, will pay off. The sooner, the better. This gal had missed a couple years of compounding because she allowed fear to hold her back. But it's also never too late to start, no matter what age you are, because you're never going to be as young as you are now. On that note, let me ask you this. Have you ever missed an investing opportunity and then wanted to kick yourself later? Someone financially educated presented an idea or an opportunity to you, but you were too busy, never got around to researching it, too fearful, or didn't want to divert the funds? Well, that certainly happened to me and my husband, both with not taking the time to research the opportunity and not wanting to think too hard about spending the money. We're definitely not as far along financially as we could have been had we listened to and acted upon wise financial counsel early. Ben Franklin said, "He that won't be counseled can't be helped." Have you been there? When you watch the 3-minute compounding interest YouTube video that I linked below, you may feel that way about your own finances because the key is to start as early as possible. But for your kids' sake, please don't miss that video and please show it to them. So are you open to receiving some wise counsel from a certified personal finance coach, me? Investing in your children's financial future is an opportunity that I do not want you to miss. I don't want you to be kicking yourself in the future because your child is just like everyone else, not really knowing the financial and entrepreneurial fundamentals and suffering for it. They won't be as far along as they could have been had they learned the fundamentals early. Just like the compound interest of money, a small investment of time and/or money in their financial education will have exponential growth over their lifetime, most likely yielding millions of dollars due to smart money management, investing, multiple income streams, real estate, all kinds of things that they start understanding and practicing while they're still in school age and then getting just into the young adulthood. The power to achieve this is in your hands. So although I'm providing you with explanations of the 10 key things your kids need to know before they enter young adulthood, which is a really powerful start, additional resources will help your kids and teens really dig into these financial concepts and start experiencing them. There's honestly no pressure from me as to how your kids gain the knowledge and skills in finances and in entrepreneurship, whether it's on your own, you teaching them, someone else teaching them, and whatever program. But my hope is just that they get started now, whatever that looks like. If you'd like to investigate the Done For You program that I recommend, saving you time and energy, I've linked it below. Again, I recommend it because it's not a big investment. It provides knowledge and activities centered on both financial and entrepreneurial fundamentals. And it's a really fun, gamified, and effective platform that your child will want to engage with. But again, no pressure from me. Okay, I can't wait to share point 4 with you in the next video. One of my favorites. Talk soon.